Hey YouTubers, it's your girl LadyGodiva, aka LadyGodiva, depending on the day, and this is just my little space on YouTube. This is my first video, and today I want to talk to you about kind of what this forum is going to be about for me. It's going to be random thoughts with LadyGodiva. And basically just whatever is on my mind, things to discuss, a place for us to kind of share our thoughts together. And my very first topic of the day is hair. And I think that with summer fastly approaching us, you know, sometimes you get the itch to want to do something different. A couple years ago, I dyed all my hair a really pretty, like red, brown, blonde kind of a color. You can kind of see what's left of it. It used to be a brighter red. It was so pretty. And eventually I may put some photos down there so that you can see what it used to look like, and you can see that it's definitely grown out. All my roots, all my hair color is back. And this weekend I'm considering, well, I've been considering cutting my hair short. And it'll be a really big change for me. I've never really had my hair as short as I want to cut it, and I'm kind of excited, a little scared to see, you know, how it's going to come out and what's going to happen. The last time I got my hair done, my beautician, I kind of prepared her for what I wanted to do, and basically I've been preparing myself ever since that day. You know, like am I sure this is something that I want to do? Because, you know, ladies, once it's gone, it's gone. Although there are some fixes, but for the most part, when it's gone, it's gone. So, you know, I've been kind of preparing myself mentally that I'm going to need less shampoo. You know, I'm going to need the thing that I think I'm most looking forward to is less time with the flat iron and the blow dryer and curling it, you know. And when it's a little bit shorter, you can have a little bit more fun with it, because after a while, my hair used to be a little bit longer, and after a while it feels like, I'm sure there are some ladies that will disagree with me, but there wasn't a whole lot I could do with it. You're like, okay, let me just curl it under and be done with it. But when you have shorter styles, you can have a little bit more fun with it. And basically what I'm wanting to do is kind of get like a bob cut, you know, something like this. I think would be really cute and sexy for this summer. But like I said, I'm chopping off a good chunk of hair for me anyway, and it's gonna be a big change. You know, I feel like I kind of have gone through a rough year, had a breakup, had a death in the family, and so it's just kind of like you need to shed the past. And I don't know why women tend to do it, but just kind of cutting of the hair is letting go of the past and perhaps looking forward to the future. I'm also considering putting some highlights in, but I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking of putting highlights kind of up front, and dyeing it back like this color, only it would strictly be highlights, because originally this was supposed to be highlights, and I started dyeing it and I'm like, oh, it looks so pretty, and I just said, F it, I'll just go ahead and do it all. And I didn't regret it, because, you know, again, when you make a major change, it can be very terrifying. And after I did it, I was like, yeah, I kind of like it, but I did a drastic change. And like I said, I'll try and find some photos and put them up and let you see that, yeah, this darkness here was all gone. And in the first day after I did it and I actually went out, I got a compliment on it, so I was like, good, it's a decent color. So I was pretty happy with it. Having the cut, I think, will just kind of lighten it up, maybe change an attitude, be a little bit brighter. And I'm kind of curious. I would love to see any other ladies that are, or even fellas that are out there that are considering, you know, if you've just doing something different, something that's drastic for you, because, you know, what's drastic for you is not necessarily drastic for the next person, you know. For one person, something drastic may be dyeing your hair purple, and for somebody else, just cutting it really short. So I look forward to communicating with you guys often and letting you see how my new look comes out. Also, you notice I am rocking the glasses. I do wear contacts most of the time, but I have what I like to call bad habits, and I tend to wear them all the time. They rarely come out of my eyes, but I know better. And after a while, I know I gotta take them out. So I've been rocking the glasses for a few weeks in preparation for my new look. I'm really excited about it and hope it comes out good, because ladies, it's either going to come out and you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. It's one of those things, and sometimes even with dyeing your hair, it's you gotta wait for that in-between phase for yourself to be like, yeah, I can kind of play with it a little bit more. I know what I'm doing with it. And so, yeah, I'm ready to embark on that adventure. So it's kind of just like, I'm kind of wondering now, like, what am I gonna do with shorter hair? Because right now, I've just been throwing my hair in a ponytail. And I feel like in some ways it's such a bad habit and I need to move past it. There's nothing wrong with the ponytail, but I feel like I do it all the time, and I want something that's different, and hopefully I get that, because when I first started trying to dye my hair, I learned a very, 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 very important lesson. For as dark as my hair is, I have multiple textures inside of here, and when I would try to dye my hair, I realized I can't do the stuff out the box. I gotta go to the Sally's, the beauty supply store, and get the bottle and start mixing, because every time I would put any kind of dye into my hair, it would just kind of lay on top of it, and you get comments like, oh, I can kind of tell you dyed it when you look in the light. So eventually, after many, many tries, I just had to go for it and dye it. And the thing that you have to look at is it's hair. It can go through a bad phase, but the trick is you got to learn how to work through it. And I think probably once I cut my hair, I'm leaning one of two ways. Either I'm gonna want to go shorter, or I will say I've been there and done that and grow it back out. We'll just have to see what happens next, right? So I am definitely looking forward to this adventure with you. We'll definitely have more random thoughts, and for topics or anything that you guys would love to discuss, I would love to see your comments at the bottom. And yeah, let's see what else with random thoughts with LadyGodiva. Basically, I think I'll probably use this platform for what's going on in the world, beauty, health, and things of that nature. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more structured as we go along. Maybe even an intro. Who knows? But anyway, this has definitely been fun. I'm looking forward to showing off my new style when I see you guys again. So until then, take care and have a good one. Bye, YouTube.